Here today with Ryan Johnson, co-founder and COO of SmileSync. They are an AI CRM for orthodontic practices. And Ryan's got a 4 times higher iMessage response rate over SMS response rate. And he's going to walk us through how he accomplished that and his experience with Sendblue today. Thanks, Ryan.
Yeah, absolutely. I think our biggest thing was we have all these different sources coming into our CRM. We have doctor referrals, Facebook leads, website leads, all kinds of traffic, and hitting them with these automated bot-looking green messages. I was just noticing we had like a 10, probably sub 10% response rate with, we even were skirting the lines with trimming out some of the stop language, and that didn't work. And I saw the Send Blue ads, and it was kind of like a no-brainer to me just by how the kids look at the blue messages versus the green messages. It's like a social proof thing. Feels like it's coming from a real person. So we tied that right into our workflows. We were able to send personalized messages from our doctor. So that way, it's not just like text messages. They opt in and they're getting a personalized message from the doctor, a video introducing them to the practice. And we've seen much better response rates throughout.
Yeah, I'm looking in here. We'll throw a screenshot up on the screen, but it looks like over the last 7 days, 56.5% iMessage response rate compared to SMS 16.7. I know you're using Go High Level. How long have you been using Go High Level? Were you using like their A2P lead connector SMS before Sendblue?
Yeah, using it probably for about 2 years now. And yeah, using that through Lead Connector, not through Twilio or custom setup. We were doing it easier. But another thing I'd like to point out that is so nice about this system is you don't have to jump through all the A2P hoops. And we're adding more clients this year, and I've noticed it's significantly harder to get approved for A2P this year. So this saves so much time, even if it's more costly to go with a system like this, because for rapid testing and stuff, you're approved right there, right away. You can get whatever phone number and they'll warm up. We're a special case because one of our clinics is in Hawaii, which is piloting Sendblue, and they were even able to get like an 808 number for me, which is huge out here because we're so isolated.
Yeah, you can't get like a 305 number doesn't exist on an A2P line. You could never get like an A2P Miami area code, but when you use Sendblue, you can get all those.
Yeah, you can get all of them. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Is
And
is Alex the doctor? Is that his name?
yeah, Dr. Alex.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
see him sending videos. What's the video process look like? How do you incorporate videos into the texting sequence?
Yeah, so typically it's just like a cold reach out right when they submit a form. I guess it wouldn't be super cold then, but asks telling them they saw that it's kind of coming from the doctor, telling them, "Hey, we saw your form submitted. Can I send you a quick video introduction?" And then when they reply, we send them a quick video introduction about the practice. He runs through what the consultation process looks like, what to expect at the consultation, and just it's kind of like a warmer welcome, obviously, than just like a green botted message with a stop on it.
What is different about how you were maybe building or texting or writing copy with like an SMS workflow compared to Assembly workflow?
I think about it more how I would text is how I build out the automations rather than, if you're building out in green text, I kind of just block it, because it's going to look automated anyways. And the expectation is that the user is assuming it's automated. So there's not a whole lot of personalization that I build into my green text versus Sendblue is more like short messages, multiple messages instead of one long block. You're sending like multiple, hey, this is so and so, and then maybe two more messages. Hit them with like you're actively texting them.
Yeah.
And it's tricked a lot of people. I mean, people walk in the office thinking that the doctor is texting them. And my business partner Alex he's a super smart guy, and he was a big naysayer on this. And I kind of blunt forced this through, and it's been amazing. He didn't believe me. He didn't think that people would actually believe he was texting them. There's no way, because our workflow runs until 9 p.m.
Sure.
Our time. And he's like, there's no way they'll think the doctor's texting him at 9 p.m. And we'll get people that walk in, they're like, hey, thanks so much for the message. I really appreciate it. That was really cool. And it's funny. Like, I'm just like, I told you so.
If you work in B2B world, I think, Sendblue's been cruising, really, really cruising now, like pushing some volume and clients for like a year and a half. I think B2B world is slowly but surely gonna maybe start to pick up on the iMessage thing. Like I had a client who does B2B where like the lead texted him and he went, "How are you sending iMessage? Are you using Sendblue?" Which is flattering when someone says something like that. But I just don't think in B2C world, they're just never going to pick up on like this might be automated from a blue bubble. There's no.
Yeah, I don't think so. Unless it's like more mass accepted, I could see maybe a case for that, but it's so new. It's really engaging for the end user, I think, that you don't even think about it. And even, what's funny is when I signed up for this call, I got put in an automation, and it like tricked me for a second because I was just like, oh, Sam's texting me. And I'm like, I had to think about it for a second. Like, who's Sam texting me? And I realized probably like 10 minutes later, oh, this is an automation for the call I
For
had
this
was
call.
it's just so funny.
That's great. That's great. Let's see, where else can we take this here? Looking at your copy, I see, hey, contact first name, exclamation. It's Dr. Alex with Maui braces. Send. And then I like the just looked over your form. Can I send you a quick introduction question mark and a lowercase j on the just, very subtle, but people type like that all the time where you type that first word and you're like, oh shoot, backspace, backspace, backspace. And then you type the word again and then it's lowercase.
Yeah.
Or if you're really weird, you have your settings in your phone set up to where like you don't do capital letters. I don't like that. Not my vibe. Uh, and then it looks like if no reply, 2 hours later, this is contact first name, right? Question mark. If no reply, 24 hours later, no pressure. When you're ready, I can send you a booking link to book your appointment. And then at any point in time, if someone responds, that's when that video is going out from Alex.
Yeah. I'm going to incorporate probably more dynamic flow in there. That's kind of like the limitations of high level. We're building out our own custom system. I'd love to get some sort of small flash model that kind of the LLM that supervises the text messages and is making decisions to send them. Maybe if it takes them longer, maybe a little more nuanced copy. Whereas if it's right away, they're responding. It's like it'd be really hard to build all that stuff out and go high level, but I'm really excited to test a bunch of new stuff.
Cool. Cool. Yeah, I know we're getting you that HIPAA API. Go high level would be hard to build out unless you use there's a couple tools we recommend. Like I've got a case study on our YouTube channel. If someone's watching this on YouTube right now, it talks about like a closebot AI integration with Go high
Mhm.
level and Sendblue. And it takes time to train those things, right? Because AI is just gonna
Mhm.
be a robot. But when you can get it right and you can get the tonality and language right, it would go so far over your head that you're talking to AI. You'd never have any idea.
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
Cool.
Yeah.
What would you say to someone who might be watching this? They're a Go high level agency owner. They're sitting on the fence about trying Sendblue.
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing for people is letting the price discourage you. I mean, I obviously did at first, I hesitated. I think it's totally worth it. I mean, you're going to get that back with the response rate you're going to get. I wouldn't let that discourage you. I would move forward with it, test it out. It instantly pays for itself in shortening feedback loops because you're able to test quicker. You're not waiting for 2 weeks approving new phone numbers. You're going to get better results anyways from your testing because you're going to get more responses. It accelerates development for sure of your agency, of what systems you're building. And not only that, your systems are going to perform better.
And you're not going to look like a bot.
You're not going to look like a bot. It's the biggest thing.
All right, cool. Maybe my sales reps, they like to send case studies to people who are maybe in similar industries. So maybe they sent this video to someone that has an orthodontic practice or someone who serves orthodontic practices. I'd like for you to plug yourself, Smile Sync. What do you guys do? How can people get in touch with you?
Sweet. Yeah, we are in right now. We're acting as a marketing agency end to end for orthodontic practices. So Facebook, Google, whole nine yards, doctor referrals. We have custom workflows that are designed by my domain expert, which is my business partner, Alex, who runs a high performing practice out here in Maui. And we're building our own operating system that integrates with your PMS or EHR. So that way we'll be able to track the performance per channel right into patient data and incorporate clinical workflows into our CRM. So it's a pretty cool system. We're really excited about incorporating AI into a lot of the orthodontic workflows that haven't been done before.
Yeah, they're probably really dated practices, huh?
It's really dated. It's like, yeah, it's pretty bad. A lot of the software in orthodontics right now, but it's cool. It's cool to work on it. It's a painful problem, so hopefully the fruits of our labor will be worth it.
Cool. If you're watching this, you want to hire response rates, hit up Sendblue. You want to book more clients for your orthodontic practice, hit up Ryan. Thanks, Ryan.
Yeah, absolutely.